Oh my goodness. You guys, first of all, I don't know what it is about this angle, but it makes my face look crazy. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Real Talk with Coach Sherri. And you all, I am so excited, and I want to give a shout out to every single solitary subscriber that is subscribed to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have just hit a milestone. I am at 200 subscribers. You guys, I don't think you understand. I was at like 5 and 10 subscribers for years. And so just in a couple of months to go from about 18 to 20 to 200 is huge for me. And I want to thank you all, because it is so obvious that I wouldn't have them if it wasn't for you. I appreciate everyone that subscribed to me to help grow my channel. I appreciate you for subscribing me because you really enjoy my content. I appreciate you for subscribing to me and leaving comments about the nuggets that you've received from the things that I talk about. I appreciate you for subscribing and leaving comments because you and I have commonalities. You can relate to the things I'm talking about because you've experienced them too. Thank you so much. I am so excited. My community, my team is growing, and this is so dynamic because it's not about the people you see. It's not about the people that are in front of you. It's not about the people that live around you. It's about people in the world. And that is what YouTube is. It is a platform for a world. It's a world wide web. And this is proof of it. So thank you all so very much from the bottom of my heart. Oh, you all. We are in the month of March, and March is March Madness, and we know March Madness because of basketball. But this March Madness is something so different because there's other types of madness going on, such as the coronavirus and the financial world, stocks, the Dow. This is unlike 2008 when it comes to the financial piece, because at least in 2008, it was a buyer's market for real estate. So if you were finding that your money was dropping, because this is what my husband and I did. When we found out, like, we were losing money, we took it out and brought tangible real estate, tangible property, so that at least it wouldn't necessarily lose value and we knew it could grow. That's one thing God is not making anything else is land. So if you can buy land, you have a hot commodity. Land and gold are the two best things. So this time though, it's like it's a seller's market. It's not a buyer's market. Yeah, the interest rates are low, but the prices of the homes are astronomical. So it's not a win-win to take your money out and to just buy real estate. It's not a win-win anymore. And I don't know what is going on, but it is something else. However, in March Madness, you have to find the opportunities. And I believe that this situation that we're in with the coronavirus, with the state of the finances that we're all in right now, I think it is such an amazing time to really hunker down, whatever, and grow. A lot of people aren't able to go on conferences or workshops or classes or travel. They have to cancel things, postpone things where they'll be part of a large group. That's all well and good, and I get it. We are trying to contain this virus. We don't want it to spread, this, that, and the other. However, this is a moment where we really need to kick it up with technology. Instead of just saying, well, we can't do this conference, we can't do this workshop because everybody can't be in the same room. Well, we can virtually. This is when we have to utilize technology. I think that this is the time that digitalization should be springboarding and propelling off. People are not realizing that we don't have to be in the same space in order to receive the same message. It is important to understand how economical that really will be, because you won't have to travel. You won't have to get a hotel room. You won't have to eat out. You won't have to, purchase the materials. You could just send them through through the internet, and everyone could print out their own materials. I mean, it's a lot of ways that we can really grow from this and take advantage of this and really move to the next level, go into the digital age, because that's where we are. Yesterday I was at a meeting and one of the participants couldn't make it, so she was like, Sherri, can you conference call me in? And I was like, sure. But during the meeting, everything was so visual because it was around urban planning and landscape architect, and I really wanted her to see the visuals of it because it's around green infrastructure and things like that. And so I told her, I said, let me FaceTime you because I want you to be able to hear and see. And it never dawned on her or anyone at the table that that's a way that we can do. We don't even have to do conference calls anymore. We can FaceTime people, WebEx them in. There's so many different platforms and we need to explore them. That's why, understanding technology and being available to navigate and to pivot in utilizing it is so important. And it's almost as if we are being thrust into it on purpose, whereas it's always been there, always been available, but because it wasn't a necessity, many people, many organizations, businesses didn't fully utilize all that technology can do. And now is the time to fully use it. And also, in regards to opportunities, I think this is a great time for our country to grow, to stand on its own, to be resourceful. We have so many different types of resources that we've been outsourcing and getting from other countries. And now is a perfect time to start rebuilding who we are, what we've always done, what we can do. That's going to mean opening up the plants that were closed down, the manufacturing plants, the businesses, but it's also going to mean skilling up the workforce to do those jobs, to make those products that we need. We have everything that we need here. We just can't stop and say, well, we can't get it from another country, so never mind. No, we are going to have to fulfill our own needs. And now is the time to figure out who is going to be the trainer for this new workforce? Who's going to be that new workforce? What skills are they going to have in order to be successful, to be productive? We're going to have to figure out how to do it economically too. We shouldn't have to break the bank just because it's made in the USA. That doesn't make sense. We need to really figure that out. That's why I feel like it's March Madness, but it's a madness it's like a mad scientist madness, Obviously, we're not having the basketball tournaments because of everything that's going on, but we can turn this thing around, you guys, and really be self-sufficient. We have to be safe, we have to be healthy, but we have to be resourceful. We can't just lay down and let this thing overcome us and panic and feel like, this is the end of the world. If it's not the end of the world and you wake up and you realize it's not, now what? So instead of waiting to the end, how about we start planning right now? And continue to move on, and instead of just saying, oh, the conference is over, oh, we're not going to do it, figure out how to live stream it all. It's real easy. People do it all the time. Technology companies do it all the time. We all just have to get on board, I understand, especially now we're trying to contain it. I mean, in my county, 2 cases were found today. So I get it. We don't need it. I had the flu twice and it is nothing nice. And if the coronavirus is the flu times 10 on steroids, I'm not trying to get it. But we can't just hide from it. We have to still keep moving on. We have to, keep ourselves clean, keep ourselves sanitized, try and have limited contact with others, but we still have to keep moving on. We have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Let our March Madness propel us to something so much greater. Let our March Madness make us resilient. Let our March Madness make us resourceful. Let our March Madness take us into the age. It's not even the new age, it's the age, because the age has been here. The new age has been here. We have been old with it and stubborn with it. Other countries, other societies have been thriving in it. And so now it's time for all of us, all of our industries in this country to come on board. And we just have to know that this is a new normal. It's a new normal, you know? I'm excited. I feel like it's so much opportunity. And, you know, I think ideas are going to be better received now, because people aren't going to think they're so far-fetched, and in some instances people are like, what else do we have to lose? And so that's when new ideas spring up. When a person is in a situation and it's like, what do we have to lose? To me, that's a green light. Okay, so try and be creative. Think of things. Think how can you, what is your place in this situation? How are you going to be a contributor? What is the solution that you're coming with? Because that's what we need. We need more solutions. We know what the problem is. So what's the solution? I'm out here at the grocery store. I purchased some canned goods and, you know, just trying to stock up. I don't even know how to cook food like that. So I don't really know what to buy. I just bought some bananas, some canned goods. I don't know. I don't cook. So what am I supposed to make? I bought some pasta. I went to Lidl's. I love Lidl's. I did buy toilet paper. That was something that, you know, we couldn't find. So I got a bunch of toilet paper. We have 4 bathrooms, so we need a lot of toilet paper. My 2 kids, my 2 legacies that are in college, their schools haven't closed yet or anything, or hadn't just decided to do classes online. They're probably trying to figure out how to best do that, because my son's school has 30,000 students and my daughter's school has 12,000 students. So that's a lot of students that you have to configure. But you know, large schools have been doing it thus far. I think Stanford, Princeton, Duke, Ohio State, a lot of schools around the country have, you know, just went online. So I would love for their school to come online so they can come home. I love it when everyone's under one roof. It just, I don't know, it just makes me feel safe and secure and comforted. And I know one day they all will be gone and, you know, in their own space. But until then, I love it when they're all together. But you guys, we are in March Madness, and it's madness for more reason than one. So leave me a comment down below. What are you going to do in this March Madness? How are you going to make a difference? What is the solutions that you're coming up with? I have a lot of thoughts in my head and I am so excited. But at any rate, you guys, if you received a nugget from this video, please be sure to leave it in a comment. If you think someone else needed to hear this, be sure to share it, like it. And if you're not already part of the team, I would love to have you. And so please subscribe. I really would love to have you as part of the team. Oh my goodness, you guys. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. And you know I say this after each video. Until we speak again, please stay safe. You are safe, so I just want you to stay safe. And everyone, thank you for tuning in my 200 subscriber video, March Madness. And remember, this has been Real Talk with Coach Sherri.